Good evening. Hello everyone. Pop your hands up. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to picture yourself in a large open field. I'm just going to start talking away. Right. So you guys know that my Soul Searcher Academy is now open and ready for enrolment. And I've gone through a mini sort of training which was on Monday, as to how it would work, what to expect and what you can get from it as well. And to really get you guys shifting, because I've been there when I've been trying to find my soul purpose and it is so discombobulating. It's such a weird feeling. And it's it's like you feel lost, but you're not lost. I get it. I completely get it. And I never want anyone to stay in that feeling. And I've had so many of you message me, so many saying that you're ready to leap, you're ready to do it, you know there's more. And I'm so, so proud of you souls, because there is so much more. There is so much more of you to give. There's so much more out there. And for those people that aren't willing to settle, I praise you, because I was one of those people. Although not willing to settle isn't always the greatest feeling, it's also a triumphant feeling and something that should be praised, because you're not going to settle. You're valuing your life. You're valuing your worth. You know there's more and you're not scared to go after and get it. Are you though? Because I was scared. So people look at you and think, well, it's okay now. You're in your soul purpose. It worked out for you. But what if it doesn't work out for me? What if it's something else I fail at? And that was something I was really, really terrified of doing, because when you think about it, it's like when you're trying to find your soul purpose, when you're trying to get to that next level and you're trying to find whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, yes, it's discombobulating, yes, it throws you, but the fear almost of failing again, I personally was so terrified, because I thought, I can't handle something else going wrong again. Like, I can't handle another time waste of 3 months, 6 months, thinking, well, why have I done that? It's just not meant for me. I'm not meant to be one of these big people that changes the world. I'm not meant to be here for a grander purpose. This feeling within myself isn't what I'm meant to feel. So I was totally in that zone of, come on, you've tried a few things, and if you were meant for great things, it would have happened by now. I was 37 at the time, and I thought that was a really old age. And I was just like, it would have happened by now. It would have been done. So maybe I'm just meant to live a normal life, whatever normal actually is, because everyone's idea of normal is different. My idea of normal was to go and get a 9-to-5 job, get the children in after school care clubs, and get 20 something days holiday a year and have a pension at the age of 65. That was my idea of normal. And it's just like, but I didn't want to do that. I couldn't make this impact on the world, and I couldn't be free. I wanted freedom. I wanted the ability to be with my children. I wanted the ability to have whatever I desired to have. I wanted the ability to work when I wanted to work. I wanted to help so many people on a grand scale. How could I do that in a 9-to-5 job? I wanted to make a big impact in the world, and I couldn't see how I was going to do that working for somebody else. And I wanted to be free. That was the biggest thing, freedom. I really wanted to be free. And the other thing was, I wanted to be so, so successful. And again, success is different to each and every one of us. But my idea of success was to be adored by people that love my gift, to receive messages of thanks every day, to have a global following, to be able to fill arenas, to be able to transition people's businesses, to be able to allow people to step in their passions. That was my idea of success, which is what I'm doing now. But I get that the point from where you are now, trying to find your soul purpose, and if that's you watching this, I get you, to get from there and to actually get to that result there at the end where I am now. It's not the end, it's only just the beginning, but you know what I mean, where you found the soul purpose and you found where you're going to go, is the most uncomfortable part. It's the most uncomfortable part, which is why I want to hold your hand, which is why I want to be there with you to help you uncover. Because I understand that time bothers you. I understand that leaping terrifies you. I understand that it's far easier to just go and get a job somewhere and just think, well, it just wasn't meant for me. And I get that to make another leap, your little heart can't take another hit. I get it, because I've been there and done it. But the alternative is to always be left wondering what if, always be left wondering, well, if I did do that, would my life be different now? And what spirits say when they're transitioned over is have no regrets in life. Give everything a go, because if you give everything a go and you keep believing, you keep taking these leaps of faith, the transition has to come. Your soul purpose has to come to you. It has to change. The situation you're in has to change. That's how it works, because you don't give up on yourself. The only reason why you might not find your soul purpose and why you might not get to where you want to get to is if you give up on you. So if you give up on it and you give up on finding what your soul purpose is, then spirit, universe, your guardian angels, your spiritual team are also going to be, well, we give up too. And it isn't because they don't want you to succeed. It's because how can they guide you if you're closed off? They can't, can they? They can't guide you and lead you and create these opportunities if you're closed off to it. And don't get me wrong, if you're meant to do something and that's it, that's your purpose, and they have a plan for you, they will clout you and clout you and clout you till you get to that. But you don't want to be clouted and clouted and clouted. It's not fun. It's horrible. It's a horrible energy. And then when you do find your soul purpose, it's like, well, I'm only here because I've had this pain leading up to it, which is why so many people who are in their soul purpose and are successful tell a painful story of how they got there. It's like, well, I'm here now. This is where I got to, but it wasn't an easy journey. I had this, this, and this. And it's like, well, you didn't need to have this, this, and this. And I'm one of these people that had that painful journey. And I didn't need to have that painful journey. I didn't need to do that. But I was telling myself that unless I've gone through this, this, and this and exhausted every angle and gone through pain and struggled, then I don't deserve it. And it's like, well, I don't deserve that success. I don't deserve to find my soul purpose. I don't deserve to be in a happy, high vibe state working, because I haven't earned it. I haven't done that transition period. Whereas that was never actually required. That transitional period is never required. And this goes back to my video, not yesterday, the day before. You are enough. So your situation now, you are enough. You are worthy of having your soul purpose. You're worthy of having everything you desire because you're you. Because you're you. You don't need to go through the pain and failures to get there. But sadly, we keep telling ourselves we have to. So what if I could tell you that there's a roadmap that's clearer where you can uncover your soul purpose and you don't have to pay a price for it? It's not necessary, it's not needed. So don't be like me, don't be like me. You might sometimes think that, oh, it's great where she is now, that's great, but don't be like me to get there. You can do it far quicker, you can do it far easier. The pain and struggle is not required, you are enough. All you need to do is take that leap, but I get that leap is really hard, and I get that leap is really scary, and I get that leap is really awful and hard and discombobulating and all of the feelings. I get it. But what's worse is lying there thinking at the end of your life, what if? That's worse. That's far worse. Having regrets is far worse. So take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on finding your soul purpose, because you're worth it and you are here to live the best version of you. There we go. So the Academy doors are open. We're taking enrolment now. There are payment plans on there. And the early bird special offer will stop tonight at midnight, yeah. So it closes tonight at midnight, and then it goes up considerably. It goes up a massive amount. And the doors actually close the Academy on Sunday, and we get started on Wednesday. Now the group is ready and waiting for you all, and it also has some journal prompts for you to get working on straight away to start you shifting today, start you shifting this weekend. So instead of watching the news or something else, you can sit there and really tap into what it is that you're here for. I can't see any comments. I think it was meant to be this way, so I'm really sorry. I'm not ignoring you all. Let me know if this resonated. I will check them afterwards. I love you all so very much. Happy Valentine's Day. Give yourself the best gift, the gift of finding your soul purpose. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.